The first time I was called a freedom fighter, it was a really bad thing because I went to school when Reagan was president. Elementary school. So thank you so much for being a part of this, and we want to invite you to be part of Jack Herer's global call to action. I'm going to invite some very important people onto stage with us. If I could call up Arian Roscom. Thank you so much. The king of cannabis. Also, we have with us tonight Rochelle Ballin, yoga instructor, celebrity in Hollywood. We have with us Los Medawanos, Sin Vergüenza. Come on. And we have 2 more mics, I think. We have 2 more mics. One more mic. And yeah, we're gonna make it work. And we have with us someone who was not in the film that you just saw, but is in the feature-length documentary that everyone here is involved in, and also Mr. Rick Simpson.
All right.
Whose wonderful seminar was last night. So what we're going to do, we have at least, one more mic. Okay, we'll start it here. Good. Oh, yeah, sorry. Can we, anybody need a, Anybody need a hand? So one of the things that we're going to start with also, for those of you that are here, and to please tell your friends, we have 2 Jack Herer posters. Is that live? Do a check. Alright, he's going to turn this one on. We have 2 posters of Jack Herer that Sensi Seeds gave us, so that one can be signed Get Well Jack Herer. You can share your thoughts to him. It'll be brought back to Oregon, where he's in hospice care, so that your messages will get to him. And also one that will be signed to Eddie Lepp, who's currently serving 10 years in Lompoc. So we're not sure if Eddie will actually be able to have it in his cell. If not, we're going to give it to Linda Lepp and have it on display at the house. So definitely your well wishes for both of our true freedom fighters. I'm a weekend activist who my weekend has turned into about 360 days, because I'm asking all of you to join me to pick up the fight where Jack and Eddie have left off. They're not leaving anything off. They're still fighting from a hospice bed and from prison. So we ask you to do the same, and we thank Stephen Hager, we thank Arian Roscom, Rick Simpson, all of these freedom fighters who are keeping their names alive in our hearts and our minds. We know sometimes that out of sight, out of mind, and this is an incredible community that has really kept their names alive and is keeping the fight forward. And for this, we really appreciate all of you, because one weekend warrior can't do it. It takes some lifetime activists who have really dedicated themselves to this cause. I'm just a Hollywood filmmaker, but I really appreciate, I'm also a patient and a firm believer, and so I really appreciate everyone coming together to support this film. Jack really wanted to be here. It meant so much to him, and we were talking 2 days before his heart attack about how excited he was about this premiere and to be with all of his friends. He was here just 2 years ago as your guest. So let's have a 2-second, because we have a lot to talk about, moment of silence for Jack's health and recovery and Eddie Lepp's health and freedom. Okay, so our thoughts are with them now. I'm going to trade the mic around, and we've introduced everybody. I'd like to give them a second to share why they got involved in the project. A lot of these people I called, they didn't know who I was. Eddie introduced Arian and I at the THC Expo in Los Angeles and said, if anything happens to me, please help this girl. And sure enough, he really went above and beyond. So I'd like everybody to kind of explain the context of why this is so important. And for sure, you can find out more about what we're doing at hempcansavetheplanet.blogspot.com. So